Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's it called? Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But if
Kermit,
you're saying
like
not to do,
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no, probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy!
my wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit is watching from heaven. Okay, so if you want to be on Kermit and Friends, all you have to do is go to kermitandfriends.com, and our Discord server is pinned to the top of this stream. So you can join our Discord server, you can meet the cast, and get all the links to be on the wrap-up show and on the regular show, and just be friends with everybody and spread positivity. Positivity is something that we focus on here, right? So we're focusing on positivity, lifting each other up, promoting everybody's shows, and just having a great time, okay? Because in the actual world, it can get dark, you can get down and sad, and sometimes people, they don't have your best interest. But at Kermit and Friends, we do. We want everybody to be happy and just have a great day and spread their creativity. We have a couple interesting guests on the show today that are very creative. We have a rapper, Hud Isaacson. We have G Rider, who has a new YouTube channel, and he actually saved someone's life recently. And I do have a clip of that. So we'll be getting to them shortly, as well as our reoccurring musical guest, Wappy Flanker. Okay. But first, let's check in with my co-host, Wheezy. Hey, Wheezy.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. I had an interesting morning. I actually FaceTimed with Benji's new girlfriend.
Really?
Yes.
How was that?
Well, it was really important to him that I FaceTime and meet her, face to face. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready. Cause when I'm before Kermit and Friends, I'm working on songs and I didn't even shower or brush my teeth yet when he FaceTime with me and her. And I was like, no, I don't want to FaceTime with her now. I'm not ready. Wait until I get my makeup on. But then I thought, she should just see me the way I am now. Let me just call him back. I called him back and, my hair was in a bun. I was a mess. And there was his beautiful new girlfriend. They were in Central Park with our dog, and it was just, it was tough. It kind of hit hard. And I realized this is the kind of girl, you bring home to your family. She's a really she just seems like such a warm person. And I could tell she felt nothing towards me whatsoever. She was just totally normal. And I was thinking, oh man, she was very mature about it. And she was sweet. And I was like, I don't even know what I said. You know when things like that happen, you don't even know what you said. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to fill the dead air, you know.
It's like
And
autopilot sometimes when you're like that.
Yeah.
You're just like in the moment.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, this is happening. I knew this would happen eventually. You know, I knew he'd find someone eventually. I mean, it took him like 7 years.
That's quite a while.
Yeah, but you know, I just have Andy. That's it. So you know, I got to get Andy from that RV, and or else it's going to be just he can't be with someone and I'm with no one.
I know that doesn't seem right, especially given everything that's going on. You should definitely be the one ahead here. But Andy, I don't know. I mean, Elisa, I don't know. After watching Andy all this time, I don't know how he would still want to be his fiance.
Well, I mean, now, I mean, it's like desperate measures because, I mean, Benji, you know, Benji, he has someone, he's in Central Park with our dog, walking the dog all through Central Park. And he was actually running and she was watching the dog, just her, you know, I'm like, that's her dog now. That's not even my dog anymore. It's a new, so it's a kind of a sad morning, but I realize that she's a very nice person. If he's going to be with somebody, it should be with someone like that, right? That's the mature thing to say.
Absolutely. And since you love him so much that you do want him to have somebody like that in his life, if it was like a really rascally girl, you might be happy because you know it wouldn't last long, but you wouldn't be happy because you know that she could make his life a living hell.
Yeah, no, this woman's going to improve his life. He could bring this woman to his family and it would be impressive. And Benji just texted me, please stop. We're watching. Oh, whoops. Okay, I got to change the topic because Benji's watching. Hi, Benji and Anonymous. I was really impressed by you. Okay, we're going to change the topic. All right, next topic. Next topic is, how is your wrap-up show going?
It's been okay, but I will say that I am struggling without Charmin. Charmin was kind of the glue that kept it together. And she was so supportive and great and always bouncing great ideas off of each other.
Yes.
So,
there's no replacing Charmin. It's hard. You tried to replace Charmin. You tried. I mean, you have a great effort with that. You tried with Wendy.
Yes.
You tried. Who else did you try with? You tried
Kenneth.
with Kenneth, who I don't even think watches the show.
He doesn't watch the show, which is a problem.
I was so upset, Weezy. I saw this girl named Lauren who doesn't even like Kermit and Friends. It was going to be a wrap-up show co-host. That's the opposite of who you should have as a wrap-up show co-host. You need to have somebody that likes Kermit and Friends. That's the only thing they need to do is like Kermit and Friends, and then they could do it. But if they don't like it, if they're against it, I do not think they should be co-hosts. I mean, anyone really, you know, we're even open door policy to anyone. But if you hate Kermit and Friends, why do you want to be the co-host?
Yeah, I agree. I'm sometimes a little bit too nice to everybody because I do want everybody to be involved. But I mean, I'm getting rougher on people too, because like Jay Redden's not allowed on my show anymore. So there's only 2 people that are banned.
Why is he not allowed?
Oh, well, he's been on YouTube talking a mountain of shit about Kermit and Friends, me, with our old friend Bob, who has just been a nightmare too. And so it's like, if you're going to trash us like for the rest of the week and then come on and smile to my face, I don't like that. No, thank you.
I don't like people that trash me and then like they're in the Discord server or they're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah.
But I guess you can't really stop that. And you kind of have to do a 24-hour surveillance on these people to make sure they're not talking shit.
That's so true too. And I catch them every once in a while. I'm like, God damn it, you were just on the show and you were being so cool. Now look at you.
Exactly. I have 3 podcasts that I'm going on. Okay, so one podcast I'm going on tonight, and I can't forget. I have to remind myself not to forget. It's the comedian Chrissy Mayer. Are you familiar with her?
Yeah, I love her. You've been on her show before.
Yeah, so I'm going on her conservative Republican podcast, and like I don't know if you know this, but I'm not conservative, Republican, like whatsoever. And it's like 10 girls that are talking at once about being conservative and how much they hate liberals.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, and so like I've watched it before, and I say, oh, you know, I'm so happy for Chrissy. She has like 1,000 live viewers. Great, bravo. But I never expressed interest in being on it because I just felt like my artistic integrity. I mean, what am I going to do on that show? What am I going to say? What do you have any advice for me?
Well, I think that you're very good at being pure to yourself and genuine. So if you disagree, you might just have to disagree.
Yeah.
It's funny because I've seen her show a couple of times, and just imagining you on there, it's like it's funny because there is going to be like a bunch of ideas, and you're probably going to be thinking a little differently than a lot.
Well, I don't even like that topic. I really don't like topics like their topics. But I mean, I'm just going to be honest. And if I can't hang, I can't hang. I'm just going to leave. Yes, Chrissy Mayer is considered a comedian. She tours regularly, and she's a comedian. I mean, that's what she is. And I admire, that she put a show together. I know how hard that is. She's asked me multiple times to be on the show, and every time I'm like, no, busy. But the truth is, I really just don't want to go on there. But I'm nice. She asked me today for like the 6th time. I'm like, sure, I'll go on. Can you please come on Kermit and Friends? Okay. Oh. So can we do a trade? And then she's like, oh, I'm driving. It's such a great excuse, driving. And she's like, oh, I'm driving. I'm like, oh, great. So we'll see. I'm going on tonight. Hopefully it won't be a complete train wreck. It will be, but we'll see. And then, so I'm going on her show. Hopefully we'll get a few viewers there. And then I'm going on Marnie, the Wing Girls cool. podcast. Yeah, that's like millions and millions of viewers. So that'll be good. And that's then on Tuesday, I'm going on High Pitch Eric's podcast.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine what that podcast could be like anyway, but I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Well, we'll be high pitched. We know that.
Yes.
And okay, so Captain Content is reaching out to me. So if anybody here has a connection to Captain Content, please invite him on the stream. I reached out to him the other day out of pure desperation. I was desperate. Really, I was desperate to reach out to Captain Content saying, please help. Andy is being like starved over there. I mean, every second, Andy's like, I'm hungry. Every time I tune in, he says how much he needs food and how hungry he is. So I reached out to Captain Content and I said, Captain Content, please pick Andy. I couldn't think of anybody else. He was the only person I thought of. And it was just a nightmare. He couldn't get Andy. And so please, somebody invite
I will message him in just a second. I'll invite him.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Wheezy. Hopefully we have a lot to go to today. We had one successful couple from KAF, Kermit and Friends, and now they're no longer together. Have you heard anything about that?
Well, I was blocked on Twitter by half of that couple, but through the grapevine, I've seen that Brain was kicked out of Erica's for pushing her, and now he's homeless on the streets of North Carolina. That's as much as I can figure out. I mean, doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, so we have another homeless person in KAF. So if you have an RV or anywhere, actually, Captain Content.
Great idea. Great idea.
Yeah, let's just get all the homeless Kermitarians and put them in one RV. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So Erica will hopefully be calling in later. I noticed something new with Twitter with Elon Musk is I can't work my mute button.
Oh, really? I saw you post about that. I didn't know if you were just joking around or not.
No, I wasn't. Like I tried to mute Trumpster Bob and I'm still seeing his horrible tweets towards me. So I don't know if I'm happy with this whole Elon Musk thing because I need to mute and block. That's
you need
really
to block. Yeah, the blocking is important, especially with him because he will make another Twitter account as soon as you block him. And I've had to block, I'm not kidding, at least 8 or 9 of his Twitters because he'll just spend all day, you've seen it.
Right, exactly. Okay, I'm getting a phone call. I'm not sure exactly who this is. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, I've got Captain Content's telephone number. I'll call him for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just invite him to Kermit and Friends. The StreamYard link should be in the Kermit and Friends Discord server, and also Wheezy's reaching out. Are you a friend of Captain Content?
Yeah, I'm friends with him.
All right. Any thoughts on Andy's situation?
Yeah, I'll share it to him.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling. All right, great. Helpful person out there. I'm getting a lot of texts right now and messages. Let's do a quick prayer before we start with everything else. Jimmy the Christian, who are you praying for today? You're muted. You're again muted. Okay, there you are. All right, your audio's not working, so please fix your audio. Somebody help Jimmy the Christian. Let's put on a song where we're waiting for him to fix his audio that I worked on this week. A bunch of songs. I was super inspired by Andy.
Andy Dick is begging for food. Give Andy Dick some breakfast. Andy Dick is begging for food. Use your thousands in donations. He had fame on the screen. He had fans internationally. magazines, friends with movie stars. Now he's starving in an RV.
Andy, what are you doing? You know you shouldn't be there. Can't you tell you don't even have a working toilet right now? Do I have to remind you, you're 9.5 inches.
Andy Dick is begging for food. Please give Andy some breakfast. Andy Dick is begging for food. Please give Andy a sandwich.
You know, I've never been engaged before. I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult. By the way, who's Sonic?
Andy is begging for food. Please give Andy some breakfast.
Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
This is an Andy update. He's no longer with Blade or Casey. I don't know where he is. They were out at that country festival,
Stagecoach, yeah. There's a country festival going on right now in the same place as Coachella, and it's called Stagecoach. It's a country music festival. Andy was really excited about it. So you've been watching him?
Yeah, he was there for like a couple of days, and then yesterday, I don't know where he went, but he's not on Captain's RV. He's not on Blade's RV.
So he's missing.
Casey was with Blade last night, so he's not with Casey. So I don't know where he is. I don't know if maybe Lucas came and picked him up.
Geez Louise. Well, last time I saw him, he was in an RV, and I don't know. He was in this RV, and there was no bathroom. There was no shower. He hadn't taken a shower. I was really worried about him.
Yeah, they're a mess, those people.
They're a mess. Would you help? Would you take Andy in and our other homeless people?
If he wants to come to Virginia, but
he would.
I don't see that. And if he would, I would help him. I've left him a few messages that if he wants to, if he needs any help with getting some rehab, But
all right, well, definitely keep us updated, John. We need updates, okay?
Yeah, well, anybody out there, that knows him needs to, find out where he is, because he's not. I don't know how the hell he got out of Coachella. That's Palm Springs, and all of a sudden he's there one day and he's gone. And I don't think they even mentioned his name yesterday, which was kind of weird. So
that is weird. Well, keep in touch. Let me know, okay, John?
I will. I'll be on the lookout. And anybody else, just let us know if he's okay and where he's at.
Thank you. Thank you.
I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Ain't gonna tell me nothing. You all don't know nothing. Andy's gonna cost you something. He's gonna cost you thousands. I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Andy in the back, yeah. Andy's phone was hacked, yeah. He's broken, that's a fact. He calls me, bitch, I don't react. Riding on an RV, can I stay with me? Don't trust him with Fozzie, don't trust him with my dog, yeah. Ain't gonna tell me nothing. You all don't know nothing. Andy's gonna cost you something. He's gonna cost you thousands. I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Andy on the stream, yeah, an ex-girlfriend's dream. Yeah, he ain't exactly thriving, is acting barely alive, and can't stay with me, not alone with Fozzie. Can't trust him with my dog or even a cat, yeah. Gonna tell you something. You all don't know nothing. that's a fact. He calls me bitch, I don't react. Riding on an RV, cannot stay with me. He's not alone with Fozzie, I don't trust him with my dog, yeah.
Oh.
The one I'm with.
Oh, fuck. The fucking Leatherface is talking right now? Hi, Leatherface. Hi, Leatherface. I'm the spick. I'm the spick. No, I'm the spick. I'm the
Western.
I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Ain't gonna tell me nothing. You all don't know nothing. Andy's gonna cost you something. He's gonna cost you thousands. I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Andy in the back, yeah. Andy's phone was hacked, yeah. He's broken, that's a fact. He calls me bitch, I don't react. Riding on an RV, can I stay with me? Don't trust him with Fozzie, don't trust him with my dog, yeah. Ain't gonna tell me nothing. You all don't know nothing. Andy's gonna cost you something. He's gonna cost you thousands. I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. Andy on the stream, yeah, an ex-girlfriend's dream. Yeah, he ain't exactly thriving, is acting barely alive, and can't stay with me. Not alone with Fozzie, can't trust him with my dog or even a cat. Yeah, gonna tell you something. You all don't know nothing. Andy's gonna cost you something. He's gonna cost you thousands. I put Andy in an old RV. It's fine as long as he ain't with me. Andy spends like shit is free, so I put him in an old RV. I got Andy in the back, yeah. His phone was hacked, yeah. He's broken, that's a fact. He calls me bitch, I don't react. Riding on an RV, cannot stay with me. He's not alone with Fozzie, I don't trust him with my dog, yeah. Okay, so now we have G Rider. G Rider.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh, we're doing great. We just had
I have a new kitten, by the way. Hud gave me a couple nights ago.
Oh, Hud Isaacson gave you that kitten?
Yeah, he got it for his girlfriend. She didn't want it, so I took care of her. Now I'm a cat dad, kind of.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. It's a beautiful kitten. You actually saved someone's life. Is that correct?
Yeah, I stopped a robbery when I was visiting Detroit, and you have the interview there if you want to play it.
All right, let's see. Jesse, G Rider, amazingly being very brave. Okay, so this is for all Kermitarians to learn from, to be brave and how to
stand up for people.
Yeah, stand everybody. Up for people. Exactly.
Vigilante justice, always.
Grider in the area from Hollywood, California, didn't expect what happened next.
We're waiting for our sandwich. Some guy comes in
and grabs a tip jar. They're like, hey, stop this guy.
Sunday night, after finishing up a phone call with a friend inside the coffee shop near 13 Mile and Gratiot, Grider says the scruffy man, appearing in his mid to late 40s, casually walked in and swiped the tip jar.
I don't think so. We don't play that.
With employees screaming to stop the man, what did Grider do?
I grabbed him like this, and then she comes up, takes the tip jar from him, takes the wallet.
And I'm fighting you off?
And you're trying to make it to the door.
The wannabe thief, breaking free, makes a mad dash to the front door and then out of sight.
It's still the tip jar. If the guy wanted $20, I would have gave him $20 if he wanted money.
The folks here in Starbucks say they're so thankful Grider and his girlfriend were here to stop that wannabe thief. Calling their quick action pretty amazing. You didn't know if you had a weapon.
Instinct. Yeah.
While Grider says he watched Roseville police K-9 units track the man sent to a nearby mall, police say although he's been identified, his family doesn't know where he is.
I saw them open up the wallet. He was in prison too because it was his parole ID card.
Oh, wow.
Was in it. So this guy was a felon.
While police are confident this wannabe crook will soon be caught, Grider just amazed his trip to Michigan could be so memorable.
Yeah, he left with less than he came in. It's the opposite of a robbery, basically.
In Roseville, Erica Erickson, Fox 2 News.
Okay, so is that a new thing for you? Jesse, are you always brave like that?
I've done this a couple times. I actually had a run-in in like MacArthur Park where I got out of my Uber. I saved a girl from being beat up, and I had to beat up two guys. And like the middle of the day on my way downtown, I got out at a red light. That happened like a year ago. So yeah, this happens kind of often. I step up when stuff's going down.
Wow, it's amazing. So you're brave, and so you recommend, because sometimes I say to people, oh, don't get involved, just avoid all conflict, but you're saying go
Unless
forward.
you think you can handle it, don't get involved. Maybe if you see a gun or a knife, don't get involved. But if you don't see a weapon, maybe get involved.
And
That's
on
my
your
advice.
YouTube channel, are you going to be doing more things like this?
Yes, I have about like 500, 600 videos with me and Andy, me with like a lot of other celebrities, clips, unreleased stuff. Me putting out a lot of material, about 3 or 4 videos a day until I release all the content. And like people to subscribe and just do some cross promotion. Anyone wants me to subscribe to them, you know, back and forth. Just keep it in the community, help each other out, support, build it up, and let's do well together.
And if you
And
work
not
really
be
hard,
like some people we know in RV. I love this song, by the way. It was 9 Inch Nails' Ghosts, I believe, was the backtrack used for that.
I was just about to say, Jesse, if you work really hard, maybe one day you'll have an RV with Andy in it.
Oh my God, that's what I want to distance myself. I can't bring myself down. This is about positivity.
Yes,
and bringing each other up.
Exactly. And speaking of that, our friend Hud wants to perform for us. Welcome, Hud.
Hey, I gave Jesse that cat. I gave that to him. Yeah, I gave Jesse his cat. I did.
Good.
I brought it over a couple nights ago.
I'm sure he appreciates it. So are you going to be performing from your car while driving?
Yeah, I'll sing for you guys.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's do this. Shit, wait. I need to plug your thing in. Give me a minute. Can you play this song for me, please? Please. Nothing. I'm gonna be singing "Nothing to Nothing." I mean, nothing from nothing. I've been practicing. I'm a rapper, so don't judge me. Sorry. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Hey. I'm not trying to be your hero, 'cause that zero is too low for me. Hey, girl. Not trying to be your highness, cause that minus is too low for me. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. I'm not something, pleasing me. Don't you remember I told you I'm a soldier on the war of poverty. Hey! Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Something. If you wanna be with me, oh baby. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. That's right, girl. You gotta have something if you wanna be with me. Have something if you wanna be with me.
Okay, now let's go to our prayer. Jimmy the Christian, you ready with our prayer?
I'm definitely not muted.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's great. Yeah, let's bow our heads in prayer. We got a lot of people on this list today. Father God, thank you for bringing us through another week. Thank you for bringing us safely through another week. We want you to put a hedge of protection around Charmin. We want her to feel that it's safe to come back to Kermit and Friends. She's such a beautiful presence on the show and on the wrap-up show. Please give her the confidence that she needs and the safety that she needs to feel to come back on the show. Let's have her come back. Let's also say a prayer for Andy Dick. We're not sure where Andy Dick is now, but he spent quite a few days this past week with Captain Content, with Gucci's, with Beck, with Blade, with all the people at the Stagecoach 2022 Music Festival. He was having a good time. He seemed like he was having a good time. Lord, let's just keep him again. Let's put a hedge of protection around Andy. Let's have Andy pop up again and let's figure out where he is and let's hope that he's safe. Let's also say a prayer for Elko Tron. Elko asked me to add her to the prayer list. Let's whatever Elko's struggling with now, whatever it is, Elko has always been such a wonderful presence in the Kermit and Friends community. Let's just say a prayer for Elko and whatever she needs, dear Lord, please give it to her. Let's also just say a prayer for everyone in general, everyone connected to the show. Let's say a prayer for Elisa. Let's say a prayer that Elisa can have the rest of the show will be interesting and informative, and we'll find out something about Andy Dick. Let's just hope Elisa is enjoying her new place. Let's hope that there are no scary people on elevators anymore. It looks like we got through that, Lord. Thank you for that. Let's just again, put a hedge of protection around everyone connected to Kermit and Friends. Help us to live peacefully. Help us to live joyfully. Help us to have a wonderful rest of the show. Help us to have a great week coming in the upcoming week. We ask all this in the name of your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Amen. Amen. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Yes, this is Eliza, right?
Is this a call for Kermit and Friends?
Yes, ma'am. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that even Andy Dick last night on Casey's live stream said he hated you, called you a bitch numerous times. I don't know if you saw that. You're just being a obsessed little girl, gold digging bitch, and it's quite sad and pathetic. So we can see it. We can see through you. We can see through you, gold digging bitch. We can see through you. I have to always win. Don't forget that.
I didn't really understand what that guy was saying, but I don't think it was nice. All right, so that happened right after our prayer, Jimmy. So are you sure you prayed correctly?
We think that was Cappy. Wheezy and I think that was Captain Content. Captain Content has not been a fan of yours. He's actually said very unkind things about you. But remember, We have to pray for our enemies. We have to. I know that sounds horrible. People who say
Joel
horrible.
Osteen says that. Because I always like Google how to be with difficult people, because you have to sometimes, and
You
Joel
definitely-
Osteen, he says you pray for your enemies, and really when they're living in an RV and you're not, I mean, no matter what they say, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
right?
it's not that it doesn't matter what they say, but it matters that they are human beings just like us. They're at a different part of their spiritual evolution. Maybe they'll come around to becoming nicer people, but in the
Maybe.
meantime,
I don't think so. Kermit and Friends.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
this is Joey.
Joey. Okay, you're Joey. Hey, Joey. Welcome to the show.
I'd like to know if we can get Andy to come down to Oregon.
Oregon? What? Why Oregon?
Well, I'd like to be Andy's new Sonic.
Oh, you want to hook up with Andy?
Yeah, I want to be Andy's new Sonic.
Yeah, you really do? Are you like, are you gay? Are you bi?
Well, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm a little bit of both.
All right. Well, you could reach out to him. He's easy to reach. Pretty much anyone can reach him. So if you want to ask him, he might be interested. I don't know.
All right, well, keep up what you're doing. I think it's funny.
Okay.
It's a good way to laugh off the Sunday.
All right, great. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy. Okay, bye. All right, so people are calling in. As you can see, I put my number on the bottom, so you can actually call in and speak your mind, say how you feel about these people and what's going on in the Kermit and Friends universe. Another way to do that is you can add us on Discord. That's a 24/7 fan club of Kermit and Friends. Let's check in with this guy, Jimmy Rizzo. Jimmy
Hello,
Rizzo.
Elise. It's been a long time since I've talked to you.
Welcome.
Anyways,
Welcome.
I've been keeping up to date with the Andy Dick situation. He's been thrown from pillar to post. Well, listen to this, sir, right? Anyway, here's a good thing. Blade, I charged back $120 and I won the case. And here's another good thing. Listen to this. Andy's on Blade's RV, okay? He's having drinks and whatnot. So Andy asked Blade for some money, but keep in mind, Blade had made around about $400, right? So Andy asked Blade for some money. So Blade went, oh, this is the last money I've got, and brought $10 out of his wallet, when in the background he had made about $500, $400 that night. And Blade is just, sorry for swearing, Blade is an arsehole. And yeah, I won my case. I got $120 back from Blade. And he threatened me in an email. And I says to him, I says, who do you think you're talking to? You know, an email, he thought like, oh, Jimmy Rizzo must be a like soft guy, you know what I mean? But little did he know, you know?
Wait, how are you involved in this?
I sort of watch things. I know what goes on, but well, one day what happened was, right, one night I was drunk. I donated $120 to Blade 12 times.
$120 12 times?
$10 12 times, which added up to 120. And I woke up the next morning and I thought, I'm not having this, you know. I was disgraced.
Oh my gosh. Hold on 1 second. We're getting callers about this situation. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hello.
You've reached Kermit and Friends.
This is Tommy.
What?
My name's Tommy.
Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know. You guys, I don't know who's calling, but just be like normal when you call. Just try to be normal. Okay, so you donated $120.
Yeah, but I was drunk. I was drunk.
You were drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk. And I regretted it the next morning. And I said, God, what have I done? You know, because he's a fat slob. He's got no content whatsoever. And he just wants donations. Now, if you watch that stream where he was getting all these donations, and just him and Andy Dick were on the RV at the time. If you watch that, you'll know exactly the greed the greed he's got. He's a fat slob and he doesn't deserve anything. And I hope Casey, I think Casey has an apartment where he's going to put Andy Dick in. And I think, hey, listen, if Andy Dick makes lots of donations, better for him. And I think he would be better at the apartment which Casey's got for him. So that's what I know up to now. And anyway,
You have a very firm opinion. I haven't even heard from you in a really long time. You have an opinion. You've been around, but like I didn't know it. Why keep quiet until now? Why keep quiet until now?
Why? Because my friend tonight says, "Oh, come on, friends like that, Jimmy. Why didn't you not pop on? Because you haven't been on for a while." And I says, "All right then, you know."
Yeah.
And that was it. But
So
Casey's
are you gonna step? He's what?
Casey's a good guy.
I don't know. We have conflicting reports here. Jimmy the Christian's shaking his head.
Yeah, Casey's not a good guy. I mean,
Yeah,
Casey's
Casey
like
is a good guy. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to
Casey's
turn
like a
around and say, like, Casey is
like a puppet master. He's like a puppet master.
Casey's
he
a
doesn't.
decent guy.
Yeah,
I've
he
known
doesn't
Casey
have Andy's
for
best
about
interest in
years.
mind. He's going to be another. Well, listen. I mean, everybody can have their opinion, but the way it seems to a lot of people is that Casey's just going to be another user of Andy Dick, and Casey definitely enables Andy's drug use. That's a fact. That's been on the streams. I mean, it's not good. Casey's not a good guy. And did you hear the stuff he said about Elisa? I mean, I mean,
Andy doesn't want to do drugs. That is up to Andy. It's got nothing to do with anybody else. If he gets other drugs, that's up to him if he wants to take them.
Yeah, you're right. But he's also said some really unkind things about Elisa too. I don't know if you heard them, but he's not a fan of Elisa's either. So
I think if you knew Elisa personally, and also, right, why would he invite Elisa and Andy Dick to dinner? I don't know if you know that about Elise. I don't know if you know
that. You mean recently? Not recently.
You and Andy to dinner?
Not recently. Not recently. He's listen.
Yeah, well,
has their own opinion.
Christian, I just think you're out just to cause a little bit of trouble.
No. I think the world of Andy Dick. In fact, I'm very supportive of Andy Dick, and I'm very supportive of Elisa. And you know, I have to forgive Casey for all the horrible things that he said about Elisa. I have to forgive Casey for being such a lousy guy when it comes to Elisa.
I know a little bit about your background as well, and I do know that a leopard never changes its spots. So
you mean before I was a Christian? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, listen, Jimmy, I don't know if you know the story of Saul on the road to Damascus, but we had that reading was in church this morning. Saul had a huge revelation, turned from persecuting Christians and whipping Christians and beating Christians into Paul. You know that story, right? Saul to Paul.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, Saul to Paul.
I get vibes from you. I get certain vibes from you, whereas, you know, you used to be a bad person. You're still a bad person underneath that, and I see right from you.
My sins were forgiven. Jimmy, you got to know this. My sins were forgiven by the blood of Jesus Christ. I did horrible things. Jimmy. I'm not going to back away from I won't lie and say I did wonderful things.
By the way there, Lisa, you're in my show there now because I'm live. I forgot to tell you that. You know, so like you're live in my show and I'm live in your show. So I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind either, Jimmy. But Jimmy, best to you. I wish you nothing but the best. And everybody's entitled to their opinion. And
I don't still know you in 2 years' time.
I don't think Case is a good guy.
If you're still a Christian and
I'm a new Christian.
Yes, I'll forgive you.
I'm a Christian as of last June, Jimmy. So I'm a new Christian. I'm what we call a baby Christian. I'm a baby Christian right now. And all I know is the experience that I've had over the past year has put inside of me a sense of hope, a sense of joy, and a sense of peace that I've never had, Jimmy. I don't know.
Well, I'm a good judgment of character, and I really don't get good vibes from you for some reason.
Is it something to do with my face, Jimmy? Do you not like my face?
Well, really, when you have conversation with people, you know, you get, if you can read people, you get vibes from that particular person you're talking to. You know, we'll all get it.
Well, listen, I said everybody's entitled to their opinion, and you
Yeah.
seem like a good guy who cares about Elisa. We have that in common. So I don't have anything bad to say about you, Jimmy.
To me, you come across like a bit of a con man.
A con man. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. I haven't been called a con man since I was Claire from New Jersey. When
Well,
I was
that's
Claire
the way
from New
you come
Jersey, I
across.
used to be called that all the time. Listen, all I can tell you, Jimmy, is I've undergone a tremendous transformation over the past
Isn't
year.
that funny how I read
And-
people well?
Listen, I'm not shying away from anything I used to do. Jimmy, I did horrible things, but
isn't it good how I can read people well?
But Jimmy, those things that I did, I haven't done those things in a year. I was forgiven for all the horrible things that I've done. Jimmy, that's what believing in Jesus gives you. It
Well,
gives you
I'll tell you
freedom
what,
from your sins. Your
I'll
sins
tell you what,
are
if you
forgiven.
still believe in Jesus in 2 years from now, I'll
2
forgive
years.
you.
I would expect I will. this is a life
I'll
change.
forgive you.
This was a life change that I encountered. This was we can take you up on that. I mean, sure, we'll get back in touch on Elisa's show in a couple of years.
Yeah, I'm a
We'll
senior.
get back in touch and we'll see how I'm still doing.
I'm just
I'm
curious,
assuming
like,
it's-
why are you so upset by what Jimmy used to do? Because he didn't really do anything. He was just like jerking off too much.
Well, I got told he used to be a bit of a cunt on your show, Elise.
Oh, you're talking about Jimmy's behavior here?
Yeah.
I don't even remember what he did. Oh, what did he do? I don't even remember that. Wow.
It's just what I've been told,
Okay. Just hold on 1 second. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, how's it going, Beth?
Good.
I had a question. Are you going to answer any questions about like Howard Stern and all that, like behind the scenes stuff, or no?
Yeah, I can answer any question.
Why did you date Benji?
Benji's a great guy.
Yeah, Benji's a great guy. Yeah, obviously, but I mean, it seemed like more of a clout chase. Like, I mean, he's Benji, I mean, he's gross, and what happened there?
I mean, to me, he's not gross. To you, maybe he's gross. To me, he's...
Come on, he's gross. He's gross. It seemed like clout chasing. Were you doing a little clout chasing? There's nothing wrong with that.
So you're like a typical... You're a typical person, right? You're very typical. You look at things in a typical, normal, like, poor way, right? Benji, I'm friends with 10 years later. Benji, I'm friends with 10 years later. Okay? So obviously we have a friendship.
You still talk to Benji?
I talked to him today. I met his new girlfriend.
Is he kicked out of the studio still?
I don't like people like you. I hate people like you. You are so typical. You're such a loser. Be better. Why can't you be better?
You're so judgy.
No, you suck. You suck as a person. And that's why I date people like Benji that are geniuses and not people like you who are just losers. So why do you have to call up a show and call me a clout chaser and say Benji's gross? It's just so short-sighted. You're so short-sighted.
It seemed like you were a clout chaser.
Yeah. You know what, sir? You should try to date people that are great. Try to date people that are great. What?
Shush. It's okay. Calm down. So you dated Benji,
Yeah.
and a guy that's bisexual, a famous bisexual.
Okay, so you're putting Andy in a box that he's just bisexual and that's all he is. He's a lot more than that.
That's what he said he is.
Yeah, so what?
That's what he said he is.
So what?
You're very judgy.
You're judgy. You're saying somebody's bad because they're bisexual? You're saying somebody's bad because they're bisexual? Are you really saying that right now?
Shut up and dance. Dance for Clash with Bob. Just dance for him.
Who?
You just get a stand up and dance for Clash with Bob.
Bob? Trumpster Bob?
Yeah, Bob. Clash with Bob. Just dance with him for a little bit. Just get up and dance for him.
Trumpster Bob? You're a Trumpster Bob fan?
Who?
Who are you talking?
No. Say Clash with Bob. Say Clash with
What does
Bob.
that mean? I don't know what that means. What is that?
We're watching you on it.
Oh, Clash with something? I don't know. Whatever you're streaming from, I don't care. You sound like an asshole. Honestly, I hate people like you. Try to be better. Why do you have such a negative?
Why are you so
Because you have a negative. You have a negative.
You're a name caller.
Well, you're talking negatively about people I love. I love Benji. I'm friends with him 10 years later. I'm friends with him 10 years later. So obviously it's more than clout. Okay?
Go ahead.
I'm saying if I'm friends with Benji, let me speak.
I'm triggered by that.
If
I
I'm
got triggered by the clout chasing thing. Why did you get triggered? I was just trying to.
if I am friends with Benji 10 years later, don't you think?
But the reason, like, you even got in with him and stuff was a little weird.
So what? I'm sure the reason why you date a woman at first is because she's hot. Who cares what the reason is?
Just talk. Calm down. Less screechy. Just talk.
I'm sure the reason. All right, you're not letting me talk. So say what you want to say. Say your typical chauvinistic bullshit. Just say it. Say your typical chauvinistic bullshit, and then I'll say what I want to say.
Well, if you know that it's typical, what am I going to say?
I know you're going to say, "Oh, you're using Benji for clout. Oh, the Andy is bisexual." You know what bullshit that is? Putting someone in a box because they're bisexual. Oh, I can't marry someone that's bisexual. I can't. What if I want to?
Absolutely can.
What if I want to marry someone gay? I should be able to do whatever I want. That's the beauty of being married. You choose.
When Howard Stern, who's got a pretty good pulse of people, calls you a clout chaser.
He didn't call me that.
That was kind of,
He didn't call me that.
What?
Howard Stern didn't call me that.
Honey.
No.
Honey, yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He doesn't even use that word. That's a new word.
All right, let me ask you this. Was Benji fingering your open vagina at the Christmas party of Howard Stern?
No, that's another chick. That's another girl. That was like 5 years before my time. Her name's Sarah.
Oh, that was Sarah.
Yeah, call her. Why don't you call her show and talk some bullshit to her?
Oh, why are you so angry?
Because you're a fucking asshole. I hate people like you. I despise.
You're so aggro for somebody that's got like 40 people watching. Just calm down.
You're on the wrong channel. It's not my fault you're too stupid to find my right channel. It's not my fault.
Oh, and now you're angry and you're
not angry.
Honey, just calm down. I was trying to have a little civil conversation with you. I was just
Do you have a question, sir? Do you have a question?
I haven't heard for a long time, and Benji was one of them, and you know, everybody, you know, Sal and everybody said that you were just, there was no reason for it. So I was just curious.
I'm getting a caller. Hold on. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
That was an interesting caller.
I don't know if I'd call him interesting, but why do you think that?
Well, the mere fact that he was a Bob fan tells you everything you need to know about him. And those are the kind of people that I usually ignore. And you were more gracious than most people would have been. Most people wouldn't have carried it on as long as you did. And for that, you deserve credit.
Well, I was just curious if he was going to say anything that could be an interesting topic. But I'm just so sick of men doing this. I mean, not all men are like that guy, but I've met a lot recently. In fact, I was just talking about this with some colleagues of mine. We were just talking about this topic. You know, people say, oh, Gonzo's calling. Hold on one second, Peter. Just hold on. Yes, Gonzo. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo.
Hey, Gonzo.
Hey, I just tuned in, and I apologize, I haven't caught most of the show, but I just listened to the last two callers, and I feel like there's too many middle-aged men calling. You know, like they're very boring and bland.
Oh, really? They're boring and bland. I like them. I mean, I didn't like what that guy was saying. You know,
the guy before.
Not Peter. I like Peter. I didn't like the other guy. I hate that guy. Did you hear him?
Yeah. I heard I heard the last part of it where he called you a clout chaser and stuff and said,
yeah,
something about Benji, but yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like there's too many fucking old middle-aged dudes calling in like, "Hello, Lisa. This is a great show." All
right, somebody's calling me from the Netherlands right now. Who could be from the? Does this show reach the Netherlands, Gonzo?
Well, the thing about the Netherlands is, so those are the callers that you're
Wait, hold on. I'm just curious who this is. Hold on. Wait, 1 second, Gonzo. Yes, Kermit and Friends.
Hello?
Yes, are you calling from the Netherlands?
Yeah, I am. So this is very expensive. So let me ask you something, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm in university. I'm young. Not like the other people that are old.
You're okay.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing a thesis, right? I'm in last year of university.
Okay.
But I have a little trouble on what the thesis must be about. I'm studying niggerology.
Huh?
Nigger, Neurology.
All right, so racist guy from. I thought the Netherlands wasn't racist. Okay, call back if I missed your call. I was just curious. Somebody calling me from the Netherlands. All right. I don't like the N word at all, so please don't say that word. All right, so we're getting a lot of different texts. One of the people that text me is Johnny B, Gonzo's favorite person. Just hold on one second. Just stay there, Johnny B. Do not move. I'm getting a caller. This caller should be nice. Yes, Kermit and Friends.
Okay, first of all, forget all the stupid calls from the people that are trying to support the humps in the RV. All these guys, including Blade, are just absolute trash. He was better off with Wappy. I'm sick and tired of everybody calling you saying that you don't care about people when you actually do. And stop hating so simply because somebody is a Stern fan. It's just a mess. Andy needs to get off those RVs. Oh, by the way, in case he's not Mexican, he's Saudi Arabian. So, and he was calling you, Leatherface or something like that, as I recall, talking about how many lights you use. Hello?
All right. Okay, so what's your thought on that?
I've been watching. I've been guilty. You know who this is. This is your favorite other Mr. Dick in Seattle. Kleenex is calling, and I've been watching, and it's very unhealthy what they're doing. And I think the best thing for you to do is just continually to wait for Andy to tire of this mess, and possibly you can help him get in a better situation. And as far as being a social climber, that's absolute crap. I think you've accomplished plenty on your own. I used to be your biggest critic, and now I'm your biggest fan. So anyways, do you still hate me, Elisa?
No, but what I want everybody to know is you're always going to need someone, right? If someone likes you, if you get someone to like you, no matter who that is, it'll always help you. Always. So instead of having everybody hate you and being a total douchebag like that one caller, if you had me like you, I would invite you to the Kermit and Friends Discord. I would invite you to our events. You could be on the show and your life will be much better. So why have people hate you? I don't understand that. And you should always.
That's a lot what's on the internet is haters and trolls. I think you've proven more than once that you have a genuine concern and affection toward Andy. I asked you when I saw you in Beverly Hills, this thing with Andy, is it real? Do you really care about him? And you looked straight at me and you said, yes, I really care about him. And I believed it. And I saw it in your eyes, and I saw it when you spoke of him. And for any of these people that just think that it's about, getting on page 6 or getting some national attention, you don't need this. There's nothing to gain for you being involved with Andy. You've been extremely caring and thoughtful and supportive of Andy. And anybody that doesn't see that is just full of shit. It's absolutely full of shit. And, you're not making money off of Andy. You're doing very well with your job. I'm very proud of how successful you've become. And you just need to forget about the anger and resentment. But basically, Elisa, your intentions are good. And that's all that matters. As long as you know what you're doing is with good thought and with a good moral attitude, you don't need to be concerned with what the haters think. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So other than that, I'm glad to see you. You look great. You don't have a leather face. You're absolutely stunning. I've seen you. You're absolutely beautiful. So forget it. You have a lot of people that care about you and are loyal to you because you know what true loyalty is. You've proven it over and over and over again.
Thank you, Kleenex. That means a lot. Are you going to be on the wrap-up show? I feel like you'd be a good person to be on there.
I might be. I like Weasel.
Because you actually watch the show. All right, thanks for calling. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hello? This is Bjorn.
Are you calling for Kermit and Friends, the show?
Yes, this is Bjorn. I'm a YouTuber. I'm an IRL. I'm calling from Denmark. How are you?
Good. What's up?
Good. I like your show.
Thank you.
I like your eyebrows. I like your show. Have you ever heard of a clash?
A what?
A clash with bow.
Yeah, someone just called about that. Does anybody know what the hell these people are talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know what that is.
Oh, you have a computer in front of you, yes? You just type in clash with bow and you will see it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, what is it? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a show that's very, very good. He's broadcasting.
All right,
now.
I'm getting another call. I don't want really people like promoting their own shows here unless they're related to Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends.
Hello, was wonderful. Do you have a Wiener Schnitzels?
Excuse me?
Do you have the Wiener Schnitzels?
Wiener Schnitzels?
Yes, I've heard of my Wiederhosen.
Why are you asking me that? Come on, I'm doing a show here. What are you guys doing?
Please have my Wiener Schnitzels because I've lost them, and I lost them. But I know last time who has them was with Andy Diggs.
Are you enjoying the show so far? All right.
I love the shows, and I love.
Okay, good. Yeah, Kermit and Friends. How can I help you? Hello.
Kermit and Friends.
Yeah, Kermit and Friends. Who's this?
This is Mike.
Hey, Mike. You sound somewhat normal. What's going on?
I sound.
Hello.
Yep.
Okay, say something. What are your thoughts on the show so far?
Very good. I just wanted to give my opinion. I think I was watching Casey's content that he streamed last night with Andy, and I think he's a dirtbag because Andy wasn't feeling good. I don't know if you've seen the stream at all, but he was walking back to the trailer, and he was running into some like fans, and they were talking to him. Casey would come up to him and say, "Hey, do you have any Coke? Are you selling any Coke? You know where we can get some Coke for Andy?" I mean, just frustrating Andy. He has no best interest for him.
All right, I think that's actually the right opinion, and you sound actually like pretty normal. So I go by what you say, and I think you're right. Do you know? I guess like there's just a bunch of weird people watching today.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of his trolls basically calling your show because he has, supposedly all this money and, whatever, who cares, right? And he's probably having them troll your show, but the guy's a real dirtbag.
Yeah, I need someone to help me filter the people, and I don't know how to do that because they're from everywhere and they're kind of like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, do you know what's happening right now? No.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just wanted to call in and give you. I didn't know if you saw that stream or not.
I didn't see it. I take melatonin just to stay away from those streams.
I do too.
Yeah. Just take melatonin. That's how you get rid of them. All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to hang up right now and just relax. All right. Let's just relax right now. Let's listen to a song. Oh my God. Okay. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, how you doing, little lady?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, I'm doing pretty darn good. I too am calling about Wiener Schnitzels. And that gentleman before was curious about it. I like Clash of Bow and Wiener Schnitzels. And I was wondering who had the bigger Wiener Schnitzel, Benji or Andy Dick?
Well, I mean, it's hard to beat Andy. Andy's 9.5 inches. So
what was Benji?
I don't remember. Right? Benji is a good size, but Andy is very known to have a 9.5-inch penis, which I think is too big. So it's too big. Nobody likes that.
Too big.
It's too big.
Did it hurt you?
I didn't do it because it was too big, and also a million other reasons, but that's the main reason.
Was one of the reasons that you didn't actually have sex with him because he's bisexual and you're chasing clout? Clash with Bow.
All right. I'm just gonna not take any calls right now, I think. Let's just go to a nice person, John Bolton. The beautiful, wonderful John Bolton, who I'm really beginning to appreciate.
What's going on in this community, man?
We're at risk right now.
I have to give a shout out to the Man Cave Live fans, of course.
Yes, Gonzo.
All of them that are out here watching. We got Gonzo, got Meat Chuck Mike, Leah Bobia, Ava, Marsh, Toasty. Too many of them to name.
Yes.
But you got some weirdos calling you today.
Yeah, there's some weird. It's okay. We welcome all the new people. Obviously, join us in the Kermit and Friends Discord. I want Wheezy to be helpful in this. I want Wheezy to take all these weirdos and just try to figure out what their purpose is, what they're trying to do. Because I can't do it live on the show. It's hard for me to figure it out. Let me just see who this is. Kermit and Friends.
Yeah, I'm looking for Clash with Bow, please.
So,
Lord.
I'm just trying to figure out who these people are, what they want. I kind of need a call screener. I'm starting to realize.
Wheezy has been doing a really good job of trying to promote out your show a little bit.
He's doing good with that, but he needs
Discords and stuff.
No, he's doing great with that. But what he needs to do is like all these other people, like bring them to the wrap-up show. I'll watch the wrap-up show, and then I say, oh, this person I want for Kermit and Friends. That person I want for, that person can stay. Yeah, Kermit and Friends, how can I help you? Kermit and Friends.
Hello.
You have horrible audio. Horrible. Nobody with accents. Nobody with accents. Everybody just relax and enjoy Wappy Flanker.
This life will turn you out. Sun's up, the demons know me. Speaking tongues, I've been dancing in the streets all day long, casting spells. The demons know me. When the lights go out, you know we're getting down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. High up in the clouds, never coming down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. Lights out, the spirits know me. Speaking tongues, I've been dancing in the moonlight all night long, casting spells. The spirits know me. When the lights go out, you know we're getting down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. High up in the clouds, never coming down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. Sun's up, the demons know me. Speaking tongues, I've been dancing in the streets all day long, casting spells. The demons know me. When the lights go out, you know we're getting down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. High up in the clouds, never coming down. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out. This life will turn you out. Live it up for now. This life will turn you out.
Okay, Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hello again, Elisa.
Hi.
You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Yeah, it's overwhelming. I mean, I don't want to turn people away, but when they have accents I just can't understand, from other places, it's just very difficult. They should maybe call into their own country's shows. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, we welcome everyone. We welcome everyone. I'm just trying to figure out who's calling. I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah.
I was thinking, and it would be a way to keep you off the phone a bit, maybe, if that would help. If you wanted to tell people about the problem you had with your gay florist neighbor.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. So so there where I live, there's like wild dogs running around all the time, and I'm very pro leash. I don't like when dogs run around with no leash, just like going up to people, especially big dogs. So I told my neighbor, I said, put a leash on your dog. And he got all pissed off at me. He cornered me in an elevator. He says, you're afraid of this. You're afraid of this. And he put his pit bull in my face. And he tried to intimidate me. But then I found out he's a gay florist. So I got less scared. But yeah, I mean, I just have problems with people that have like wild dogs and just let them do anything. And they're just irresponsible. And that gets me fired up. A lot of things have gotten me fired up this week. Somebody said in my office that like Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. That pissed me off. That dog pissed me off.
Well, people are going to say that about women in positions of power anyway, because heaven forbid they get there on their own.
Yeah. So that infuriates me, but I don't want to be infuriated by things. I just want to be able to be like, okay, that guy thinks that. I don't think that. You don't have to. Not everybody has to be right. I don't have to be right. I don't have to be so obsessed with being right all the time. And I don't like it when other people are obsessed with being right. We just don't know. Okay. And I don't like know-it-alls, and I don't want to be a know-it-all. And I should just let people think and do and say whatever they want and not even care. Why do I care? I don't even know why I care what people think. I mean, that guy, that Howard Stern fan that called in and was talking shit about Benji and talking shit about Andy and talking shit about me, I should not care at all what that guy says. He's calling into Kermit and Friends from a block number, just talking shit. That's like the opposite of who I am. So he can be him. I'm going to be me. And that's
Well,
that.
if he had any courage, it wouldn't be from a block number. So,
Yes.
Let it be.
Exactly. Exactly.
Try to enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. Thank you. I am enjoying it. I know it doesn't look like it. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Oh, hello, love. I know you don't want any accents. I'm calling from Glasgow, Scotland, to talk about Clash with Bow. Is it going to be a problem, this accent?
So I am assuming you guys are just trying to promote your YouTube channel, right? Is that where this is going?
No, I hate people that promote their YouTube channel. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I would be fine with
bitch,
it
stop
if you guys were
promoting
just straightforward. Well, okay, tell me about your YouTube channel. It sounds very important.
Oh, it's lovely, love. It's wonderful. It takes shows and channels that are absolute crap, and he talks over them, and he adds value to them, and it makes them palpable. Do you know what palpable is, love?
Not what you guys are doing. I hate that. I don't like when people do that. I mean, I like Drunken Peasants. They're very nice. But besides that, I don't like channels that just rip off other channels. Yes, Kermit and Friends, how can I help you? Yes, hello. Kermit and Friends.
From Springfield.
What?
Think you can handle that?
Springfield?
Think you can handle that?
Handle what? That you're from Springfield?
Drink the cum.
Ugh.
I'll pig fuck you.
Wait, what did you say?
You sound tight.
Huh?
You sound tight.
Is this like a sexual call? Because I don't like calls like that.
Cum between the teeth. Need somebody that can worship it.
Are you like one of those IP2 people?
Oh, I got a nice cough to slam in you.
Ew. All right. Oh, Canada. That's a nice place. Usually people from Canada are nice. Yes, Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends.
Oh, yes.
Turn your radio down or whatever. Turn your TV down. Don't you know how to call in? Okay, these people don't know what they're doing. Obviously, they're not used to calling in podcasts. All right, where were we? Man Cave Live. I will be happy to promote your show because you're a nice guy. Are you going to help Wheezy? Because he needs help with the wrap-up show.
I come into the wrap-up show and put in my 2 cents every now and then.
Oh, okay. And you have a song? You mentioned you had a song, too. Can you save that for the end of this show?
It's an old Marshall Tucker song is what I was going to try to do. What That Woman's Been Doing to Me.
That sounds
Can't You See? Is what it's called, but people think of it the other way, too. I suppose so.
Yeah. So, all right. So I just want to say to the people out there, wait, what is
weird
Wheezy
people,
saying?
man? What is wow?
No, they're really weird. Wheezy's saying what's weird is clash with Bea. What? What Wheezy?
What they're saying, clash with Bow, if I remember correctly, that's like a First Amendment auditor, a guy that goes around with the camera and walks into post offices and says, I could film here, and then the cops get called. That's what that guy is. I don't understand the IP2 connection.
I don't think they are. There's no connections. You'll figure it out, right? I'm putting you in charge.
Yes, I will figure it out. They're all welcome to come onto the wrap-up show, and I will fuck with all of them.
Exactly. Okay, so that's perfect. I'll just give them to you. That's perfect. Okay, great. All right, anybody that's calling in. All right, hold on. Kermit and Friends.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey. Clash with Bow is a YouTube streamer, and all he does is restream other IPQ streamers. So that's all he is.
Oh, you sound very nice. Thank you for that information. That's actually valuable. Okay, so it's some stupid streamer that just restreams.
Yeah.
All right, fine. He could do. I don't
All
care.
He ever does is restream, like Captain Content. He restreams Blade, anybody. That's all he does.
All right, that's good. Okay, are you a fan of that?
No, I hate IPQ.
Me too.
In fact, I really hated you at the beginning, but I actually like you now because IPQ, they are actually making Andy worse. And I realize that you truly are trying to help him. And from my text interactions with him, he seems like all he wants is somebody real and a true person to tell him the truth, because the IPQ people aren't doing that. And from my interactions with him, that's all he wants is a real friend.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do with Kermit and Friends. I'm trying to have. What?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to have everybody like you and other people and everybody that's calling me right now, instead of saying mean, bad things, why aren't we trying to help the homeless people like that guy Brain and Andy? That's what we should be doing. And we should try to be nice. I don't understand like what else is going on.
Well, and another thing that's going on, One Sonic, I know that Andy likes One Sonic, and One Sonic has told him, look, I'm not interested in you like that, but I want to be your friend. One Sonic lost both of his parents. He's a really good guy. The community shits on him, and every single person has been keeping One Sonic from Andy. Blade, Becky, Casey, One Sonic went twice yesterday to the festival, went to the gate, and nobody went to go pick him up. They're keeping him from Andy because they don't want to mess up their donations. Like, they want to keep getting donations, and they don't want him there. So it's really sad.
My gosh. See, I cannot be involved in this. What is your first name?
My first name is Kay.
Kay.
Like
Kay, were you trying to get on camera earlier?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Because there was a woman and I don't know.
Chubby, I ain't gonna lie, and IPQ loves to make fun of chubby people.
Yeah. Listen. We don't care about that in Kermit and Friends. Like, it's not about looks here. What it's about is helping people and being good to people and trying to make their life better. Like, if you have a YouTube channel, I'd love to promote it because that's what we do. You don't? Okay, of course you don't, because you're a very nice person. Okay.
I'm just from Texas. I'm just a nobody from Texas.
You're not a nobody. You're not a nobody. You're somebody. You're.
Well, no. We are nobodies. Everybody that watches IP2 are depressed, lonely people because I'll tell you why. Because we would be out doing our own stuff, living our own life instead of watching these people. But that's what the viewers of IP2 are. So I'm not afraid to admit that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I like you, and you're.
I like you. I like you. Stick around. Okay. Stick around. Okay. Yes. Tony Rica, Kermit and Friends.
Yes, it's me.
Hi.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to figure out this new whole Kermit and Friends. There's a lot of new people here, and we're just figuring it out. But you know what? That last woman that called was wonderful, and we're meeting some good new people. We're just going to filter them through because we have some big guests coming up in the next couple weeks, and we want them to be safe, and we want them to enjoy themselves, and we don't want them to be trolled, okay? But sometimes you can't help it. So, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, exactly. No, I was just listening to that. Actually, so there obviously there's a little delay, so
yeah.
That's what I was like.
What are you up to?
Oh no! I was just calling because I didn't realize because I'm watching it and I'm looking at it like it's live. So I said, well, let me just give a call in. So I was just listening to her, and then you haven't answered. So I said, let me just try calling in. So I didn't know how long the delay there is.
No, I don't know. I don't think there's a delay.
Oh no! I mean, are you? Is the show done, or are you on it? I mean.
Yeah, I'm on it. I mean, I'm hosting it. After this show, there's going to be the wrap-up show. I think you're going to enjoy that. I'm posting it in the chat right now. So I'm posting Wheezy's wrap-up show right now. See, I'm even like highlighting it so people can find it. And a lot of people are asking, what's the phone number? How can you ask that question?
It's right.
How can you ask that question? How can you ask what the phone number is, you guys? Come on, please.
It's right there.
We're not asking people to be like educated or anything. You don't need any degree to watch Kermit and Friends, but you got to see that number. Come on, people. Come on.
Well, you know what? I had asked you if there was a delay. If there was a delay because actually I have it on mute so I can hear you talk on the phone. That's what I was like. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was on now. So.
Yeah, no, you're on. I hope you're on the wrap-up show. You can discuss things with Wheezy and
Wheezy. Wappy. He kicked it on that last song. I like that. That was
and
good.
People are saying this isn't live. If this wasn't live, could I just highlight your comment? These people are such idiots, Tony. They're such idiots. You don't think this is live? Come on.
It's right there.
Oh my gosh. It's like people are so slow, which is fine. If you're disabled, that's fine. But come on. Anybody could see the number here.
Absolutely. That's right.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. See you on the wrap-up show. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Yeah, play the Wappy Pop the Trunk song.
Wappy Pop the Trunk?
Yeah.
Okay. He's on next. Maybe he'll play it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Another Wappy fan. Everybody introducing Wappy.
I don't have that song prepared, but this is for the EP coming out Friday the 13th. Come darkest place, I'm shining in outer space. Up above, you see me, yeah, I'm a star to say. Living the dream, yeah, no time to conversate. I speak with the songs I play. Starlight come, just like the sun. Number one, I'm screaming just because. Spitfire tongue, just like a loaded gun. I'm having fun, I'll do it. I'm having fun, I'll do it. Just like a loaded gun, can't wait to use it. The way her body's moving to the music, she'll do it. She's flowing. Starlight come, just like the sun. Number one, I'm screaming just because. Spitfire tongue, just like a loaded gun. I'm having fun, I'll do it. Come be the light in the darkest place. I'm shining in outer space. Up above, you see me, yeah, I'm a star to say. Living the dream, yeah, no time to conversate. I speak with the songs I play. Starlight come, just like the sun. Number one, I'm screaming just because. Spitfire tongue, just like a loaded gun. I'm having fun, I'll do it. Starlight come, just like the sun. Number one, I'm screaming just because. Spitfire tongue, just like a loaded gun. I'm having fun, I'll do it. I'll do it. Are you ready? It kind of rushes in, and I like to take my time when I'm going in. Charleston, South Carolina, like a Georgia peach. Charleston, South Carolina, or Texas cowboy. Either way, I like to go in fast and real southern. 'Cause I was born in Charleston. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, 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 South Carolina. 56, still raking up dicks. That's not really a sentence. Doesn't make sense. I think I meant to say letting them suck my dicks. No, that doesn't make sense either. What I meant to say is I'm 56 and they want my 56 dicks. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking at yourself on camera. God, what a weirdo. Charleston, South Carolina.
Second, hold on. Okay, what? Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Oh my God. I can't believe I made it through. First time caller, long time listener, great topic. And I love the show. It's so professional. How did you get so professional?
Been doing it like 10 years.
Oh my God. Like everything is just so sharp. I love it. Do you have like a producer or what?
Yeah, I do. His name's Leaf King.
Oh my God. I'm very impressed by the show. It's like a professional little show. What is with all these weirdo callers?
I don't really have an answer to that.
Today?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is in the air? And this Clash with Bow person. I mean, why doesn't he just take some money and run some advertisements or something? Am I right?
I mean, I don't know. My phone is ringing off the hook right now. I like the calls. I would like to end. Honestly, I'm going after this. I'm looking to adopt another dog. So I actually kind of got to go. What?
Oh my God, from the Humane Society?
Yeah, I'm going to like a little fostering dog event, and I was just planning on doing that, but I don't think I can. I'm actually too late now. It ends at 1. But I've enjoyed the callers. What?
Can you go tomorrow and get the dog?
No, I have work tomorrow. I know this is hard to believe, but I work full time, and I do this for a hobby. I do this for a hobby to be creative and meet people. And socialize, because I don't really socialize that much. I don't socialize during the week. I just go to the gym and I go to a Zumba class. I go to work. I go to a Zumba class.
I love Zumba.
You do?
I love Zumba. I was just at Zumba with my lover, Jim.
Okay.
We call him Jimmy Freeman. And we go to Zumba. And oh my God, you want to hear a secret? Every once in a while, we'll go in the back. There's a little bit of a room. It's like a closet or something. And I will just go down on him. And he is huge and thick. He's thick like a beer can.
Okay, they're saying, excuse me, sir, just 1 second. Somebody just said 10 years, 1.5 subs. It's not 10 years on this channel, you guys. It's like, they're 10 years in radio. I was on the Howard Stern show. You freaking idiots.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're so stupid. I hate these people.
Do you want me to list off your credits? Listen, people, this woman was on the Howard Stern show. She was the girlfriend of Benji, and she wrote songs, and she sang songs. She single-handedly got Benji kicked out of the studio. She doesn't have sex with bisexual men because they're too big. Now, you leave her alone and go watch Clash with Bow. A connection with the Bow.
Huh? Okay, whatever. Okay, so after this show is going to be a wrap-up show. Okay, a wrap-up. It's going to be terrific. It's going to be nothing like this show. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
What was it like doing a photo shoot for Playboy? Hugh Hefner ever try to fuck you?
No, he didn't. He was really nice, and it was fine. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you? Hello?
Into here and there.
Okay, no more calls. No more calls. All right. Cutting off those calls. Let's enjoy the wrap-up show. I don't know how you're going to do this wrap-up show, Wheezy. I don't know how are you going to do it? You can't.
Listen, I don't have the phone to call in, so they're going to have to come up and show their face if they want to troll.
But don't you want to give out a number? Don't you want to?
No, you're braver than I.
You don't want to give out your personal phone number to these great people.
Are magnificent, and you handled that with such great grace, but no way. I would have lost my shit very early on. But they're welcome to come up and show their face so I can roast them equally.
Please do. Okay,
Yes.
So if you want to be roasted by Wheezy, okay, go into the Kermit and Friends Discord server, okay, which is pinned. These people, they don't get it. They don't get how to call in. They don't get how to go to the Discord server. It's pinned to the top of my channel. How stupid can you be? But okay. On the top of the KermitandFriends.com YouTube channel, the Elisa Jordana YouTube channel, there's a nice little Discord server where you could do all kinds of fuckery in there, and you usually don't get even banned. I don't ban you. You can insult me all day. It's great.
Yeah. Can I mention something? I think it was hilarious that Kleenex calls in and gives you a glowing review just to hear himself talk after talking a mountain of shit about you recently. Like, what the fuck? I love you, Kleenex, but Jesus.
It was pretty smart how Kleenex was like Team Kermit and Friends today, and I appreciated it. And it was very necessary. So I don't, you know what? Sometimes I prefer people be fake.
Yeah, it worked out perfect, but it was so funny to me. I was like, Kleenex.
Yeah, so in the next coming weeks, I'm hoping that some of the people where I'm going on their podcast will come on here. So if you ever talk to like High Pitch Eric, I'm going to be with him on Tuesday, or Chrissy Mayer, or Marnie, the Wing Girl, or any other cool guests. We want to get some cool guests here. So people reach out to them, tell them about Kermit and Friends, tell them about our wrap-up show, which is coming on directly after this. What are you going to do on there? What do you think?
Well, like I said, we're going to have a lot to talk about with this show. It was a crazy show. I mean, just like I really want to get to the bottom of it. But also talk about your guests. I thought that HUD was a rapper, so it was good to see him sing. And,
yeah, he's so cool.
Yeah, and then I'm just going to not have a co-host. I'm going to invite everybody to come up and be my co-host. And so that's how I'm going to play it today.
Yeah, what do you think Charmin would say today? Like if she were here, what would she say?
I think that she would have been really good, and she would have said, Lisa, you just can't think about these haters. You have to focus on the positive. That's what she would have been.
But then she laughed because of the haters.
I know, but then what I was going to say is she would get to the wrap-up show, and then she'd be like, okay, I'm gone forever. I'll see you later. Bye. That's how I think.
Charmin, if you're watching, come on. I don't want to beg Charmin at all. I don't like begging people and being like a desperate loser, but come on, Charmin, we need you here. Come on.
We do. We definitely
snap out of it. Snap out of it. Okay, so Kleenex says he wasn't being phony. So Kleenex, go on the wrap-up show with Wheezy. Wheezy's a friend to all. I need Wheezy to help. That's really what it comes down to. And he's gonna help. He's gonna help. I believe that. Jimmy, you want to do a closing prayer before we go to John Bolton for the closing song?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's bow our heads in prayer real quick here. Father God, thank you for letting us enjoy this crazy, shot-out Kermit and Friends. Thank you to all the callers. Callers, no matter what your intentions were, Elisa loves you. Elisa cares about you.
All the callers, Jimmy, all of them.
No matter. Remember, we have to forgive everybody, even the Clash with Bow people. We have to. I know it's a tall order. I know it's a very tall order. Let me go back into prayer. Hold on a second. We know, Father God, it is a tall order to forgive people who bash us, who mock us, who are unfriendly towards us. But it is the only way. Christ told us that we need to forgive our enemies. Our enemy hits one cheek, we got to turn the cheek and let them slap the other. That's just the way it is. We have to be allowed to forgive people. We need to forgive everyone who called in with bad intent today. We forgive those people. We also say final closing prayers for Andy, for Charmin, for Elko. We also want to say a prayer for Brain. Who knew that Brain would be out wandering around the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina? Let's say a prayer for Brain. Let's hope he's safe. Let's put a hedge of protection around everyone, and especially our host, Elisa. Thank you, dear Lord, for everything that she brings to us. Help her to stay safe. Help her to continue to have fun. We ask all this in the name of your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Elisa.
Amen. That was really, really gorgeous. Jimmy, thank you. Yes, Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, Lisa, it's Gonzo again. I had a question for Claire.
Yeah.
So since he's become reformed and everything, he became Jimmy the Christian. I just wanted to ask him about. I hope I'm not talking out of. So I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, but he shared it publicly. But he used to have. I don't know if he still does, but he had a storage unit in Topeka, Kansas that had. He wouldn't tell me what was in it, but he said it was some very deviant things.
In a storage unit?
He's Christian. Can he give me the key? Can I head down there and check it out?
Well, listen.
Okay, thank you, Gonzo. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Thank you, Gonzo.
Okay, I'll make it real quick. There is a storage unit. I have a storage unit in Topeka, Kansas.
Okay.
Topeka, Kansas, zip code 66618, for what that's worth. But it is a storage unit that's got all my collectibles in it. It does have some naughty things in it. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those naughty things when I get the stuff back from the storage unit. I'm going to be moving to a new place. In fact, Elisa, I may be moving to Florida within the next couple of weeks. So I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, I have to get all that stuff out. Gonzo, seeing some of those old things from my old life is definitely going to be a trigger. If my faith is strong, I'll be fine. I have to see those things, take them, and
right, Gonzo's on the line, though. He's on the line.
Yeah.
Let me just see what he says. Gonzo, did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
I heard most of it, but so Claire said there is still naughty material. So why doesn't Claire just give me the keys and I'll head down to Topeka?
You want to go there to go to the storage unit to get they're used sex toys. Why do you want used sex toys?
Yeah, why do you want something like that?
There's more stuff than that, though. He said
well, there's a lot of videotapes. There's a lot of compromising. There's a lot of.
I want all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Gonzo, I don't know why you want used sex toys.
Yeah, he doesn't want
of Jimmy.
He doesn't want that. You don't
I'm
know.
going to do a Christian favor for Jimmy the Christian. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to take out all the deviant.
Cleared out first. I see. That's a tempting offer.
Rest assured.
Why don't I reach?
Any naughtiness.
Yeah, why don't I reach out to you offline?
Yeah, he'll
Dante?
reach out to you.
I'll
He's
reach out
gonna
to you
reach out to
offline,
you.
and we'll see what we can do. Elisa, have a great rest of the show. The closing of the show. Thanks so much for hosting this amazing, crazy, wild, unpredictable podcast. Thank you.
Oh yeah, my pleasure. You're scaring Jimmy the Christian. Okay. Yes, Barry, Kermit and Friends.
Hi, how are you, Elisa? It's Barry Boss. What's new?
Nothing.
So, congratulations on moving into your new house. I see you're broadcasting from it. Wanted to say that I have some exciting news. I might be coming out on TMZ regarding a feud I have. I can't discuss exactly what, but it's with a major rock band. And then I wanted to say that I'm sorry I don't call in that much anymore, but you know I just lost a lot of interest in the show because it's quite frankly I don't want to insult you or anything, but it's become a little bit boring. Without certain colorful characters involved in the show anymore, it's become a little bit boring.
Who do you miss? Who do you miss on the show?
So, and first of all, I miss myself coming on there, but I miss people like that made it at least exciting, like Trumpster Bob a little bit, even though I don't like the guy. He made the show exciting and at least controversial. And then it seems like it's all about Andy Dick now, the show, over the last year or so. Seems like everything is about Andy Dick. And it's like, I understand to you, Andy Dick drives controversy and drives the show, but eventually it gets old. And that's all I'm going to say is that eventually it gets old covering Andy Dick. Andy Dick is, he's controversial, but yet has been. That's why.
No, he's not, Barry. Barry, he's not a has-been at all.
He hasn't done a movie in
Yeah, you've never done a movie or anything at all of note. So don't call Andy a has-been.
Okay, well, he hasn't done any relevant material.
Okay, he's a million times more relevant than you.
I doubt that. And
No, don't doubt it. It's true. It's true.
Well,
so before you say that about someone else, look at yourself. Look at yourself.
Elisa, at least I've been on CBS in the last year.
No one cared, Barry.
Barry, in major
fuck
media
you,
outlets.
Barry. Fuck you. Andy is so talented. It doesn't matter if you did 1% of what Andy did, you would be an enormous success. So work on that instead of talking shit about Andy. I'm so sick of people talking shit.
So Andy Dick all of a sudden is enormous success. He's blacklisted by Hollywood, Elisa, for groping people and Uber drivers and shit, and doing grotesque things.
People that you would pee in your pants. If you were in a restaurant, the people that call him, you would pee in your pants if you met them.
I'm creating controversy for you. I'm actually doing a good thing for your show. Okay? Right now, I'm actually doing a good thing for your show because I guarantee you views are starting to pump up from 136 to 200 something or 30 something or 300 something right now.
You don't have one fan, so that's not true. But Barry, you need to be humble. You need to realize what you're talking about. You're so wrong. Barry, you are so wrong in what you're saying. You could not be more wrong. It's okay that you're wrong, and that's fine. Jesus would be fine with that. But I'm just saying, you need to look at it more clearly. You have to look at it. Andy is he's such a small percentage of the world. In fact, he's less than 1%. He's more talented than anybody you've ever met in your life put together. So just humble yourself.
That's why he hasn't done the movie in 20 years.
You've never done shit, Barry. You haven't done shit, so shut up.
Really?
Oh, really? You went to a nut house? Okay, you went to a nut house. I'm sorry. I'm just so sick of this bullshit.
Really?
Don't call me.
I've had millions of views on my content. and I've actually done quite well for myself. I went to Roku.
Okay, congratulations. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, Elisa, I just want to say that you're right about Barry. I wouldn't know who the hell he was if it wasn't for you. So you're more famous than Barry. You made Barry, so he can shut the fuck up.
Thank you, Lori. I didn't mean to get so mad, but fuck that guy, right, Lori? Yeah, fuck that guy. He's such a conceited asshole talking shit about Andy. Andy's achieved more than.
His ego isn't even real. It's surgically installed.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you. He has a fake penis, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. Love you. Okay, that was Lori Bolton. Yeah, Kermit. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, Barry's calling me back. Oh, he's calling me back, Lori. This is not going to be good. Okay, so yeah. Oh no, Lori, I don't want to face Barry. Can you handle him for me?
Oh God, fuck Barry.
Yeah, I'm starting to think he calls me so much, Lori, while I'm at work, while I'm not at work. He calls me too
He's
much.
obsessed with you.
Yeah, it's really sick. I'm sorry for being mean. I shouldn't be mean,
You're
but
gonna fawn over him like every other woman because of his money.
he doesn't have any money. People with money don't act like that, Lori.
He thinks that he has money.
I know. Thank you, Lori. Lori, I love you. Call you back. Yeah, Gonzo, yes. Gonzo.
Hey, this is Gonzo again. Hey, Lori has no right to insult Barry. Barry has accomplished a lot for himself. He has
Gonzo.
a crypto coin. He has his own Roku channel. Lori just sponges off of Johnny B and takes up all Johnny B's money, and wastes all Johnny B's space in his man cave. He'd have a man cave twice the size. Lori was taking up all of Johnny B's house and everything. It's not right, Lori. Barry is a go-getter. Lori has no ambition. Lori can't even get her license. She's like,
All right. Okay. I like Lori though. Okay. Yeah. Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Yes, this is Kenneth in Texas.
Hi.
I just wanted to say that idiot that tried to disrespect you. All I gotta say to that guy is, if you're gonna call into the show, at least show the host some respect.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause look, most people in this world, and I agree with what you were saying about him needing to be humble. Because one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible talks about that very thing. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, because when you call, Kenneth, I agree with you, because when I call into a show, I only call shows that I love, and I only call people I love. I don't want to spread evil tongue. Evil tongue is a sin, and when
Come on, Gil.
Right, Ken?
Yeah, I completely agree. I didn't mean to get all religious on you, but after what I heard from that guy that disrespected you, I had to.
Kenneth, you're Kermitarian of the week, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
All right, talk to you later. That's Kenneth, the Kermitarian of the week. Fabulous guy. He's going to be on the wrap-up show. Johnny B, do you have a song to play us out, sweetheart? You're muted. Uh-oh.
I got to say a couple of things if I can. I got a message from Sherman that said, tell everyone I'm sending love and light from the beach. It said a picture of the beach that she's at. So she's still around. And I want to say hi to my friends out there, Larry Land, Leah Land, however they want to name it. And there's too many of them out there. My co-host, Meat Chuck Mike, Gonzo, all those people that have nice things to say for me, But I'm ready whenever you want me to do this.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go back to my little view over here of the song. Got a long lead up to this song. Gonna take a freight train down at the station mall. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, highest mountain. Jump on, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman she be doing to me? Can't you see Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Gonna buy a ticket now, as far as I can go. Ain't never coming back. Ride me a southbound all the way to Georgia now, till the rain out of track. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Oh Lord. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, been doing to me? Can't you see? Lord, I can stand it. Oh, she been doing to me. Gonna take a freight train down at the station wall. Ain't never coming back. Oh no. Ride me a southbound, babe, all the way to Georgia now, till the train run out of track. All right, everybody out there.
Yes, Gonzo.
Lisa, always a pleasure to come on and be with you. It's been a while. I'm sorry.
Hold on, we're getting a caller, John. Yes, Gonzo?
Yeah, I just wanted to give Johnny B's performance a rating.
Okay.
I give that 1 out of 10 bed bugs, Johnny B. That was not good. Your video's all choppy. You're like you have the state of our equipment, Johnny B. I don't know why your video's all choppy, like all fucked up, and then the audio's terrible. The song, the interlude was way too long. You didn't have the passion, and you seem like you might have been smoking drugs today, Johnny B. Or wait, did you? Are you high right now?
I always have a little weed, brother.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with weed, Gonzo. Yes, Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends.
Wow, I gotta go right into that.
Yes, Kermit and Friends. How can I help you?
Hey, sweetie. How are you?
Good. Who's this?
Thank you. Listen, I like the fucking grandpa song. I liked it. He has a good sound. And, but I just want to say nigger.
Oh my God. All these people are so stupid.
Oh,
Okay, hang up. Okay, so Johnny, I thought it was great. You're wonderful. Did you enjoy Kermit and Friends today?
One of the most bizarrest Kermit and Friends I've watched. That's even thinking back to the old days of Spreecast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen,
And
we roll with
it's
it.
like having every member of the Whack Pack go off their medication and attack you at one time.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, it'll roll right off you, Johnny. I loved your song. I thought you were great. I hope you join Wheezy on the wrap-up show. I hope everybody does. Yes, Kermit and Friends. One last caller. How can I help you?
Hello, I just wanted to say nigger.
All right, that's it. You're going to make it so I can't take callers anymore. That's what you guys are doing, so I can't take callers. I like taking callers. I'm not insecure about my teeth. They could be whiter. It's true. But I'm not insecure about it. I'm not really insecure about anything. Anybody could call in. Just don't say the N-word. That's it. One more caller. Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm enjoying the show. It's a little strange. I don't know who this Clash with Bow guy is, but he's sure getting a lot of attention from you. I mean, you know. Hey, was that Gonzo? Is that Gonzo Shitcock?
Yes, Gonzo Shitcock.
Oh, you know, I used to like him, but I do hold him fully responsible for the deaths of Eric the Midget. So I hope he's paid his penance for that. And
everyone he gets in touch with, he seems to get in trouble, like High Pitch Eric and everything. What do you think about that?
So I think Gonzo's really funny. I like Gonzo. I don't know. He's very funny. He's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely funny. Have you? I wanted to ask him more about Andy's genitalia. Is that a comfortable topic or no?
Yeah, it's actually one of my more comfortable topics. Yes.
Oh, good.
How can I
So I'm curious if he likes. Does Andy like a little bit of ass play? You know, like a little finger in there, or is he not into ass play? Because my lover Jimmy Freeman likes ass play. Does Andy like ass play?
He does, but not with me. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you next week on Kermit and Friends.